Chicago jazz. Its deep and rich history is in the marrow of our bones and continues to flourish throughout our great city. Jazz is a vehicle to share the mysteries of the soul. It connects players through constant improvisation and invites audiences into a world that is at once beautiful, challenging, thoughtful, and celebratory. Every night, jazz musicians and their audiences go at it for the first time. It doesn't matter how the song was done before. Today is different and it is new. It is the creative process incarnate. Wynton Marsalis says, jazz celebrates life, human life, all life, the range of it, and it deals with it. Drummer Art Blakey said, jazz washes away the dust on everyday life. Since 1969, the Jazz Institute of Chicago has kept the beat of jazz connected to the beat of the human heart. It reaches into our communities and brings out the best of us in celebration of America's original art form. The power of jazz heals. It uplifts. It allows for growth and understanding. And for a young person, it can guide them through the most critical times of their upbringing.
It is not only how do we let young people know that we love them, but how do young people show their love for older people. And in that there is a hunger that young people have to be claimed, to be a part of an intergenerational, a transgenerational experience, to know people, because without knowing another generation, they feel incomplete. Just like I feel incomplete without knowing younger people.
I think it's brilliant that the Jazz Links, for example, not only features these young musicians with the senior and seasoned musicians and give them a chance to interact, but it also gives an audience. It brings in an audience, and often young audiences who come to support the kids.
I want to pat the Jazz Institute on the back for all the efforts that it's continually doing in schools and out, and with the festival and with all the different outreach programs. That's why we're here to try to support the Jazz Institute and to celebrate it, because it's already doing the Lord's work.
I just think that there's a real opportunity, so that when you go into these classrooms and whatever, not just to have kids sitting back and listening, but participating. And we know how creative young people can be.
I mean, the scholarship opportunities galore. Jazz, they literally give you an entire set of list of scholarships to apply for. They give you an entire studio for you to go and practice and record those auditions. So it's like, there's nothing in JIC that you really can't get. So for me, it's a history, but it's also like kind of what I said, it's a mentorship. You're embodying their self in that music, you're giving that to somebody else, and the cycle just continues on. And I think jazz, with its improvisation, like improv and all that, is just so unique in doing that. So I'd say that it's a history that you pass on to other people, and as you go on, you get better. I mean, that's what jazz is to me. My name is Kamari Hall. I play jazz double bass, and I'm part of the Jazz Institute of Chicago.
The Jazz Institute of Chicago is a small staff with big projects and even bigger goals. We ask that you help us achieve these goals by opening your hearts and investing in the future of jazz and all it can do for our collective communities. Thank you for being here tonight.